Hey, what's up, guys? This is Irgodzirra, and I'm bringing you a Domination game on Summit. Right off the bat, I didn't have a loading screen, so I figured I'd talk a bit before I started the game. But anyways, let's go. So yeah, here we got me using the AK-74U with grip, which is an amazing gun. I use it all the time for when I'm playing objective. But as you see here, I Nova Gas, Semtex, and then I watch this right side a bit. A lot of the times when you're capping the B flag on this map, guys will come from the right side and you get flanked. You don't expect it. Happened to me many times, but not this time because I was somewhat prepared and no one rushed anyway. So, but then as you see, C wasn't captured yet. So as long as that back flag that you have isn't capped, you're losing points that you could have had easily. So make sure you get that. The first two flags. It could be summed up in 3 steps: cap C, cap B, and then defend. So yeah, but luckily for me, this team was actually pretty good. My team, anyways. And we ended up capping A flag 2 for a while. I think C gets taken, but it's minor details. We do beat them by over 100, so that's good. Whenever you can do that, it is a plus, that's for sure. And then makes you just feel that much better about like how well you performed in a domination game. Then again, the other guy could have been crappy, but just minor details. As per that little Semtex spot there, it is really difficult to land a frag and anything else that bounces. So if you're playing this map and you want to defend B from C side, I would suggest using Semtex and then toss it from like a distance so it arcs over the little console thing there. And yeah, pretty much this whole game is just defending. I get 7 defends, which is more than the rest of my team, and I do pretty good too, so it makes for a bit more exciting gameplay. I know the channel that I'm going to post this on, assuming that it gets posted, says KDR, or object over KDR, which is like extremely true in some cases. Demolition, I guess any game type. KDR, having a high KDR would mean you're doing good, but depends on how you get that KDR. So here we lost B, so I'm trying to cap it again. One tip for you guys here, if you're trying to cap B, what I should have done there was backed up a bit more into the console area or the computer corner and just kind of laid low for a bit. So that Claymore would have taken care of that guy and I might have capped B, but it doesn't really matter. My teammates capped B, so yeah, it was all good. And that's one thing you have to rely on too, is teammates. I mean, if they're a really crappy team against C, you could probably do it yourself, but yeah, teammates are the way you win games most of the time. So yeah. Another thing too is, I'll talk about it later when I get to it, but that the small little transition area, that little passageway through the left or the right side of C, and then it goes into the building a bit and comes out on the left side of C. That is a huge deal. If you're looking to defend C, like just C, or you can do B too because you're right by it, but that is a great spot because you can come out on any direction, right or left of the C flag. I recommend coming out on the right side though, I guess, coming from the spawn that I came from. Mainly for the fact there's a barrel there, and there is some cover, so that's really good. So if you're coming from A flag, I recommend you claymore up that little transition area, and then try to push C on the left side. If that doesn't work, obviously you switch up to the right side and go through that area, but recommend claymores to cover your back when you're gunfighting the guys at C behind that barrel. So yeah. And yeah, here I fail obviously, but with this game, don't be afraid to cap all flags, especially in any domination game. it'll help you out more than you know. When the team stops getting points for a little bit, random spawns isn't that big of a deal. Even though it's not really random, it all depends where your teammates is. Teammates is bad grammar, whatever. So yeah, I mean, I don't do this a lot in this match, but I do like to cap all flags at one point. But saying that, another good thing too is controlling the pathways to the flags, which is what I'm doing here. A lot of guys like to come up on this stairway and go into B like I did that one time. Obviously it didn't work out very well, but it is a great way to go. Because a lot of guys kind of expect you to come from that main little doorway there that I semtexed just now. But there's a lot of ways to get into B, so it's not really like an issue when you're trying to cap B. It's just the fact of trying to cap B, more or less. Like, you have lots of spots coming on, but there's only, like, it comes down to whether or not teams gonna let you cap B. But moving on, one thing I do a lot, I mean not a lot, but one thing that maybe some people should do more is be more passive sometimes, which I do, I guess, more often than some people. Meaning, don't shoot at the guys when they're like around you sometimes. Like, if they can't see you right away and you're kind of like in a hidden spot, unless you're gonna, like, especially on that wall of C and they're coming from the C spawn, unless they semtex or something, they'll take a bit longer to get to you. And even then, if you're watching the only line of sight they have, then there's a good chance that either they may look over the fact that C is not being taken anymore, or you'll just have a better chance of surviving. Either way, you win. But, yeah. Whatever. So yeah, big spots in this is this left side here. Guys will come down here trying to flank a lot. Another thing is the right side of B. When you're capping it, first time capping, not during the game, but when you're brushing the B flag, what I like to do, and I'll say this now, what I like to do is obviously what you saw on the start, is gas or stun, gas, semtex, or whatever. If you have stuns, I'd probably semtex first and then stun a bit. Like stun kind of, depending on what you're rocking, but stun the entrances on that side and then watch the right side. Because it's hard to watch all three. So you want to just try to slow down anyone if they're rushing. And if they are, you'll hit them with stun, or hit them with stun. And then you'll have an idea of where they are and what's going on, more or less, instead of just like having nothing there and it's like watching all three doors and then just trying to get lucky with spotting the guy. Yeah, but we're getting close to the end. I pulled my crossbow for the first time. I was playing with that for a while. Did a double kill. And that'll pretty much sum it up. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll talk to you guys later, I guess. This video might actually run a bit shorter, my commentary, but hopefully it's not too short, so I'm going to try to edit all the us out. And I'll see you guys later. Peace out.